Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of my stock life, we're back at it with another one. We are actually live inside of the trade house here, Mr. Utopia Exchange himself. We got Dr. Love.
What's good, boys?
Labinsky. And then we got Mr. Option Sniper. What it do? He's got his sniper glasses on. And then I am your host, Mr. Tristan Guap Brady. We are here live in the middle of a trade day. We want to do a market recap a little bit different for you guys. We're kind of crowded up around Love's desk right here.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, how's the week been for you guys? What can we say about the week at large here with all of the choppiness, the runs, the guns, the craps, the maps? Give me a market sentiment, boys. What's going on?
There's definitely been a lot of volatility in the markets this week. If you've been trading, you can see it yourself. I mean, if you look at the SPY chart alone, it looks perfectly fine. It looks healthy. Everything's good. But inside the week, we had a couple really good days, and then today was a little rougher to trade. We probably shouldn't have taken as many trades as we did today. We were riding a hot streak, so we did trade a little bit.
How about you, Mr. Option Sniper?
You know what? I've been really looking into the industry rotation for semiconductors. I'm just waiting for it all to go back piling in there because that is really what, in my opinion, is where the future is of not only for the industry of the automakers, you know, which are making the autonomous vehicles and they're making the self-driving and you know, you've got so much artificial intelligence all around us, we don't even really perceive everything that, you know, even a refrigerator has AI and semiconductors, and they've got these Internet of Things chips that it's just gonna go back into the rotation. Today we saw AMAT hit an all-time high, guys. All-time high.
Lots of flow in that one.
Yes, that's Applied Materials, and Qualcomm is about $30 away from their all-time high. So I jumped in some Qualcomm, and if you're noticing AMD, it's very low right now. It's actually at the low of the channel. So it could be a buy right now. We're gonna keep looking at it and for it to confirm a trend. But I am liking the semiconductors and NASDAQ in general for the next week.
Well, let me ask you guys something that's kind of relevant to the week. Would you touch any tech stocks right now?
Not at all. Tech has a lot to prove to me before I even get involved in it again. You've seen the SPY, it's still in the perfect channel, but banks and energy are actually holding SPY up. What's bringing SPY down right now is QQQ. It was in that same channel. We broke down out of the channel, and now we're forming a new little range here. So if we fail to get above 324.50 on the Qs, that means tech's in big trouble. And if we break below this bottom channel right here, it's bye-bye for tech.
Well, like I just said, I did jump into Qualcomm. That could be considered as tech, and but I do want to mention that I am more into the reopening stocks, like Southwest. That's one of my biggest positions right now, if not my biggest position.
What's the ticker on that one?
And that's Love, baby. Love all the way. Let's go. Love is all you need. It's actually going for the high of the day right now. The high of the day is 61.42 and the all-time high is 62.50. So even throughout all this turmoil and all the bleeding from all the indexes, Love is holding up quite strong.
Let's go.
I am very proud of Love and my boy Love too.
What have you guys been seeing with Bitcoin this week? Have you guys been paying attention?
Bitcoin's been pulling back, and as you can see on this chart right here, you see Bitcoin every time it comes back and tests that moving average, it tends to bounce, and right now it's at the moving average. So we're seeing a little bit of a reversal. We need a follow-through day next week on Monday. Next week's a short week too, so if you're trading options, just be aware, because Friday's off next week. And right when we touch this moving average, every time it's bounced. So that's what I'm waiting for right here. It touches the moving average, bounces, touches this orange moving average, bounces. Same thing here. And right now it's right at the orange moving average. So I'm expecting a reversal for Bitcoin next week. And if we break through that moving average, it has a lot of room down though.
So the only reason that I'm not really looking at Bitcoin anymore or crypto is because I was playing Mara. I don't know if you guys caught a few of my plays on Mara. They were shooting up to 200-300% real fast. And now the premiums are so expensive that even if it does make a large move, the stock itself, the options contracts are moving even less or just the same as shares. So the risk reward's not there for me right now. Guap, on the crypto, it's just such a hot sector that I'm gonna wait for it to cool down, and I'm gonna keep my eye on SOS. But since that Bilderberg report came out that it was a scam from China, You know, you can't really know with these Chinese stocks. You know, for example, Alibaba, it was up like a rocket today, and then gave it all up. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait and see on the crypto space. I'm not really looking at it too much. Like I said, I'm looking at more value, actual value that's tangible, that's proven throughout history. And right now, people are dying to get out of the house, and national domestic travel to go visit auntie and uncle and my cousin and my sister that's living, you know, everywhere around. Everyone's gonna be thinking, I gotta go visit them. They're gonna take, you know, Southwest or any domestic airline. And Southwest, Love itself, has such good customer service that they're just gonna retain any new customer that comes in.
Speaking of reopening plays, didn't you hit a CCL put this week that paid out pretty well? Or what happened
Yeah,
with that?
so I see news come out. As you can see, I have the news on here all the time. As soon as I see news come out that CCL's, there was news that came out that said CCL wasn't allowed to operate any cruises until November 1st. Right as soon as I seen that news, I put in the put order for $25 puts. We hit 100% in like 5 minutes, and we were in and out. That's it. So all you can do in this market, you can't really swing trade. You have to be in and out really quickly.
And it was funny too, because as soon as he got out of the puts, since I know that my boy Love usually times it right on time, you know, I was like, okay, he got out of his puts, so maybe that's the bottom. I got calls, and I got 26 calls expiring like in 2 weeks, and also they went to like 150%, 200%.
Nice.
And I was just looking at the chart. You know, the 5-year history is insane. It's so much higher right now. It's at the low of the low, even though we know that it's reopening.
They're not gonna make $1 till
Yeah.
November 1st.
Exactly.
So what do you guys think the market sentiment is currently standing in this week and moving forward into next week?
For right now, I think there's a lot of people that are just in the middle. If you look at the sentiment, like the chart, it's 50-50 right now. Half people are bullish, half people are bearish. So the market's just up, down, up, down, up, down. There's no real direction. I mean, Biden's speech didn't help anything yesterday. Trump would have boosted the market by 20% yesterday if he had his press conference. But yeah, it's up, down. It seems like everyone's day trading these days. Everyone's just in, out, in, out, in, out, up, down. That's all you can really do. You can't really swing trade anything.
I am bullish just because it's been choppy late as of late, but no real bad news has actually come out. Anything that to be scared of. Actually, it should be good news. But so what I'm thinking is that it had been the anticipation to the reopening, right? So the anticipation and build up, and now they're saying, okay, we're gonna maybe reopen. And as soon as any good news comes out, it's just gonna, you know, even if especially if it's after hours, that's when they love to release any real good news. And it's just gonna, you know, it's gonna be too late if it's after hours. So you gotta sometimes just time in the market is sometimes better than timing the market. But right now in this market, if you have the potential, the possibility, you know, you have to have $25,000 in your account to day trade. But if you can, and if you know how to read the RSIs and the charts and the lines, like my boy Love over here and Ricky and T and all the you know, the admins out here, then you can definitely take a shot at day trading.
There's a bunch of weird stuff this week too. Like a couple days ago, the market was about to collapse because oil was collapsing. I had the oil chart up. I had SPX right next to it, and SPX was following exactly what's oil doing. Oil was crashing, and then the next day, a ship tried to turn around in a canal that you're not allowed to turn around in. Blocked the whole canal, so no oil can come to America. So it's all like, there's like little games being played here, you know what I mean? So obviously if they can't get oil here, there's more demand, the price goes up, and then SPX stays up, so you can make your own conspiracy theory.
It might be smarter just to get some UVXY calls as well, you know, as a hedge, just to hold them 2 weeks out.
Always be hedged, always.
I think that brings us into bullish or bearish.
Who won last week?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Did he really?
Alrighty, we got 3 fresh ones.
LRCX.
Bullish.
Bearish.
Bear.
Lam
Oh,
Research.
Lam. Lam Research, that's the semiconductor, so yeah. Definitely bullish.
You need chips for everything, bro.
Yeah.
Everything.
Ooh.
LIVX. I am bullish. I am biased though.
Bullish. Right now, hey, just so you know, I am bullish from this price point that it is at right now, 534. So it's at 534 right now. I definitely think it's gonna go higher for next week. I'm gonna zoom in.
I'm biased because I'm already in a position. And I called it a couple days ago because it's NFTs and NFTs are all the craze right now. And they also have a partnership with Facebook, so I don't understand what's not to like about it. And we got a big pop today and I sold half at 100%, so can't really be bullish on it.
Facebook. Ooh.
I'm bullish for next week.
Yeah, I'm bullish for next week.
Next week.
We had a good run this week at the beginning of the week and pulled back a little bit. But, you know, I said I wouldn't touch tech stocks with the 10-foot pole. But after that antitrust meeting with was it House or Congress?
Yes, Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Zuckerberg. He handled the questions really well. There's been
It's a robot.
so many times these big CEOs got in front of Congress and they're like, oh, Facebook's going down, Facebook's going, and then nothing happens. Not a freaking thing. Nothing. It's Facebook. Everybody's still using Facebook.
Exactly.
Everybody's still gonna use it. Show me something that brings Facebook down. I'll show you the end of the stock market. I don't know. Facebook's here to stay. Facebook's just sticking around.
Yeah, even with all the lawsuits that they got and
Nobody cares.
They stole your identity and
Your
they
mom's still gonna
freaking-
log in the morning. It is. You don't care.
Still gonna embarrass you on
They're,
Facebook.
they're spying on you while you're taking a and they don't give a damn. Their stock
Nobody,
still goes
everybody
up.
knows Facebook is like listening to this conversation right now. Nobody cares. It's Facebook. They provide so much value on a general scale to connect you to the outside world. What you think is the outside world was just an echo chamber. Bullish.
Facebook chart is right here. If I look at the chart, I don't really care about anything except like charts and price action. This is a weekly chart, so each candle is 1 week. And if you see here, we just went up. We went straight up, and obviously the stock has to digest after it goes straight up like that. So it just went sideways just to digest this whole move. And as you see, the weekly candle is closing right on top of the trend line. So just based on this chart alone, long term, I think Facebook flies. I think right now, Facebook is a $350 stock. I have no idea why it's at 280.
Yeah, especially with Oculus, the
Instagram,
the virtual
they have
reality.
virtual
WhatsApp,
reality,
WhatsApp
bro.
is international.
Exactly. Once they start charging for WhatsApp, think about that revenue. Instagram Shop is up. Like, they have 50 billion in virtual reality research. That's gonna be the future. I mean, I don't know what else you guys want from a company.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of Market Recap. I'm your boy, Mr. Tristan Big Wop Brady.
LB charts. Let's go.
An option sniper.
Dude, we love you guys. Go ahead and smash the subscribe button, hit us with a comment, smash the like button, share this on Facebook. Put on pun intended. All right, until next week, guys. We love you.
See you guys.
Peace out.
Much love, everyone. What are you, bullish or bearish on LRCA?
Bro, he's not here for a market recap. You don't get to participate unless you're on camera. Shut the fuck up.